Alright. So. Alright, portal. There. Will take us back to Light World. I guess that's where we're heading. Okay, across. That'll get us back up there. That's what that's for. Okay. Come on. Come on. You're just to get us out of here. Alright, we already went through here. But this goes out here. From over here we could get there. But we can't get there. Grapple beam. That's got to be the Luminoth tech that they're offering us. It's got to be. Wait a second. Anything else here? Nothing secret? I don't see anything secret. Alright. Alright. Through here. There we go. Through here. Come on. Up. Turn back normal. Come on. Alright, now from here, portal is on the left. Okay. Mushroom, mushroom. Nope. Alright, light gun. Into the light. Alright, let's head back to the temple grounds and see if we can figure out how to get this Luminoth tech. They keep trying to wave under our noses. Okay, elevator is that way. Straight across, white door. Another white door. Okay. To the left, blue door. Elevator. Alright, we've been looking around this temple for a while. And just not find anything. So, let's see. Why is this blue? Maybe it's blue because we haven't been in the bottom. We can't get into the bottom because it's got a purple lock on the door. And it's got a purple lock on the door because we don't know how to break open the 5-eye seal. Maybe that's why? Okay, what's this place called again? All of Honor Dead. Hall of Honor Dead. So we can't get in there yet. And that's where the Luminoth weaponry is. Okay, let's make our way over there. Would a portal help? It might. If we can go through a portal, we can open up the green door. Okay, that's something new. Let's try that. Seriously? Alright. Dark World. Okay, let's go into the next room before we go to the Dark World. Also, is there a skip? There is a skip somehow. We missed that. Where's the skip at? Place for us to use. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this way. Come on. Okay, we could go through the portal there. Yes, that's the portal we want. Alright. Okay, progress. Chow says, the Chow were made with the Dreamcast in mind, ported to GameCube later. Ah, okay. Okay, that kind of makes sense. If they're doing like a Tamagotchi sort of a thing with the Dreamcast, because it had the that weird controller where you could like separate out and have a sub-controller inside the controller. That makes sense to me. I actually had a Dreamcast for a while. Bought it off a friend. He needed to make money for rent. But it got stolen, so didn't have it very long. I was interested in it when he offered to sell it to me because it had he had Soul Reaver, which I'd watch my roommate play. And unfortunately, I never got to play it. Well, I get to hold the controller a little bit, but I finally got to play it recently when they remade it for Switch. Well, I mean, remade it for several systems, but Switch was one of them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. They sure did a good job making these things look alien. Wait, is there another one? Come on. Let's blast you. So anyway, I started blasting. Come on. Chess says, yep. There we go. Now you're all gone? Maybe? Alright, so if we can figure out how to get that, there's a missile upgrade in there. Scans indicate presence of a control system. Interface method unknown. Control units not present in the visible spectrum or current time space. Oh, come on. Alright. Yeah. Light beacon. Alright. Well, there's another blue door over there. Take that. Okay, square tunnel. That's new. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, new creature. Corrupted Sentry. Darkling possessed armed monitor system used by the Ing to protect key areas, can be stunned by most weapons. Charged light energy will destroy target. There we go. Come here. Okay, we can't do anything with you yet. Okay, is this where we're gonna get our... This has got to be where we get the 5-shot. Power grid motivator, energy projection, all systems offline due to, yeah, structural damage. Okay. Defiled shrine. Okay. Light world? Landing site. This is where our ship is. Okay. Right, we need to get in there in order to get whatever's in there. We need to get a multi-shot in order to get whatever's in that room. Alright. What's in here? Right. Bioscan. Collection of mutated lungworms. Bioforms been bred for massive size. Appears use... Yeah, to block access. Right. And we can't do anything yet till we defeat whatever's in here. Pop up for air. Come on. Pop up for air. There we go. Nailed you. As long as we're in this area, we're still gaining light amount of energy. Not enough, but... This actually feels like progress, though. Nope. Ah. I want to see the life bars. Okay, there's one down. You call it third one. Alright, up here. Better ground. Oh, yeah. You go ahead and try it. We got your number. We got your number. He disapparated. Sorry, I've been reading Harry Potter again. It's fall. Every fall I reread Harry Potter. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we are. Ah, got you. Now you. You're going down. Going down. That's it. Right? 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 But it didn't open up the doorway for us. Thought after the fight we'd get the doorway open. Okay. What else is in this room then? Just a fight room? Nothing else? Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Was there something else in that room that we missed? Looks like there's a weird structure. Yeah, I don't get it. Should be something in here. Nothing. There is nothing yet. Weird. Alright, so we took out the eyes. Ooh. That's a place to pop back out of. Right. 5 energy. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Don't know what that is. Okay, so this is a dead end for now. That's going to be a place that we pop back out of, though, as a ball. Okay. Through here. Right. Okay, this room had the weird structure in it. Which we couldn't get into. Right, it's got all you guys in it. You have to activate this from the light world, it says. Yeah, we can't charge up and shoot you. For whatever reason. You guys are much stronger here. Can't hit you with missiles, so we're stuck with just hitting you with our regular weapon, which is unfortunate. Okay, is there anything around here? No? Okay. Got that. We haven't touched the ramps yet. Presence of control system. Collection of mutated ingworms. Bioforms have been bred for massive size. Appears the use of these creatures to block access to areas. Right. Alright. I don't see anything else we can do up here. Alright. Well, so we got a dead end. Happens. Can't go through there. That's blocked. We can go through there, but we have to go through tiny. Alright, lasers. We need something that destroys Ingworm. Okay, and you'll carry us back this way to the portal. Okay. And the portal is... where? There. Light energy. Alright. Back in Light World. Okay. Back to meeting grounds, I guess. Is there any other place with a portal? That's a place with a portal and a pink door. That's something we can do. Okay. What about here? Oh. We have not gone through that one yet. Okay. This way. Yes. Okay, so this portal leads to a dead end for right now. Till we can do something about ingworms. Take that. Alright. Now, we want to take this exit. Okay, first on the right that isn't going upstairs. Oh, those guys are tanky. Okay. First on the right is going upstairs. Next on the right is that one. There's nothing else in here. We've looked at everything else. Yep. Okay. Alright, back down. So my sense is we've got 3 different dark temples. We have to unlock all 3 dark temples, and then that'll get us into endgame. That's the sense that I got. Alright, portal. Can we activate that portal? Ground level. Dark energy. I know we activated this once before, but why didn't we go through this? Did we not have... Oh, it's a pink door. We can't do pink doors. Pink door. That's why we couldn't do it. Oh, we could try and go take a look at that too. Okay. No. Go small. And scan. Luminos subject expired 3.8 decacycles ago. Target has numerous breaches in its armor. Exposure to a toxic organic pathogen led to this demise. Yeah. Imagine. Yep. Ingworms. Okay. Okay, how do we get past these guys? Right. So we can't do anything with you yet. Can't do anything with those. Right. Okay, so this place is off limits too then. Metal Maniac says, "Hey Quill, welcome to stream, Metal Maniac. Hope you're having a good one. Currently watching your Majora's Mask playthrough and loving it. I'm gonna watch you play Dark Souls next. Dark Souls was fun. I did not think I would like it, but also I found a lot of connections between those two. Okay, light. And go through. Yeah, it felt like there were some definite similarities between the two. And it could just be like a tone thing. Okay, so we can make it over here. There's a portal over here. And we have not been there in Dark World. So can we get through to this portal? I think this one was gated off. Maybe not though. Also, I don't know why we couldn't get through that door. Alright, so take a right. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the Majora's Mask playthrough. That was a fun one to go through. Can't believe I'd never played it before. I play it. I love the tone. I'm definitely going to play it again. I'm probably never going to 100% it again. Just because that was quite an ordeal to try and get everything. I might. Don't know. I only 100%ed Ocarina Time once, and that was on the playthrough that we did for that one. Yeah, don't care, don't care. Moving through, moving through. Was this the door we couldn't get past? No. Can't get past this door. Where to scan you? Okay. That is the way we want to go. Oh, this is new. So I think it is. I've been back here in a while. This we can't get past. We can go through the door into the control room. Gate must be destroyed to advance. Recommended use of high-yield explosives. Right. That doesn't do it. It's gotta be a power bomb. Because that doesn't do it. Alright, we can't get through there yet. Yeah, locked us out. Okay. How do we get back down there? We have to go all the way around, back to the temple, and then come out there. Got it. Open door. The doors being slow to open are kind of frustrating. I don't understand why they do that. It's probably like a loading protection. Make sure they have enough time to load the next area. Programmatically, that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. Alright. Okay, up above. Okay, first right that is not going up further. Metal Maniac says, how is Metroid Prime 2? Have it on my laptop, but didn't play it because the controls were weird compared to Prime on the Switch. I think the controls are pretty close to what Metroid Prime 1 was. If I might be remembering falsely, but I think the controls are pretty close. Wait, no, hold on. They're different because the remastered on the Switch offers like multiple different control schemes. I remember that being a deal, to where they had the original and they have like an alternative control scheme. So I guess it depends on how your controls were set when you played Metroid Prime 1. Okay, on the right. Head down here. Yeah, it was fun watching Majora's Mask from a blind perspective, says Chow. I think the most frustrating thing... Let's see. Let's do a top 3 frustrating things on Majora's Mask. And it's because I like the game, so I don't feel at all bad talking about the frustrations. Let's see. The boss fight against the fish. That was frustrating. I didn't care much for that. There was one room in the last temple that we did, Akana Valley Temple, that was I think it was you that told me about after I struggled with it, was you could use the stone mask to get around the shadow thing that keeps spawning. Like that shadow thing that kept spawning, that was so frustrating. What is this? Have we been through here? I think we have. So those ones, and then what was the other frustrating thing? Oh, I found swimming to be pretty frustrating at times. Not all the time, but sometimes. Now, several of those issues could just be I'm not using an actual GameCube controller. I'm using a retro controller. Like made for Switch and GameCube. Both. So it could be that it's the controller is not the native controller for it. It also could be that it's on GameCube and not on Nintendo 64, because that would change things too, I'm sure. Because the Nintendo 64 controller was built for it, and I don't remember ever having problems with Ocarina of Time control. I remember really liking Ocarina of Time controls. There we go. Ah. What? Where are you? Can't see you. There we go. I mean, you're still clearly out here somewhere. Okay, so the same setup over here. Nope. Where you at? I can hear you. Where'd you go? There we go. Move back over there. There's two of you. Come on. Dodged it. Nope. Where'd you go? I know there's a limit to how much damage you can take. Where are you at? This may not be the best place to fight. But it's what we got. Come on. Break. I don't know how that didn't hit us. Did we get one? Or, they got like 6 different spots that they like. That's one. Did I pick the right one and then immediately you left and came back? Is there a better spot? I don't know if it's better. Come on. There we go. Now you're gone. Is that both of you? Did we get both of them? Nope. I think I still hear one. Echo key beam system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with this system. Shoot the echo key beam emitter with the sonic pulse. Activated will then fire a blast to focus sound at an echo gate lock. We don't have that. Echo gate use sonic security. Right. We don't have that. There we go. There is another guy in here. See you, kind of. One guy way easier to deal with, though. Come on. See you warping reality in front of us. Looks like you don't have many places you can go. Okay. Come on, warp in. Metal Maniac says you should totally stream some classic Doom. I don't think I've ever played Doom. I played Wolfenstein 3D. Like an old one. I like that one. I don't think I've ever played Doom, though. I don't think I've ever seen Doom, have I? Oh, I saw a little bit of gameplay of the newest one where you got like a shield. Like, I don't know what it was called, but I saw a little bit of that streamed a couple months ago. Something like that. It's funny, for all the... I have played quite a few games, but just not the super popular ones, I think. Right. Need sound. That doesn't do anything. That goes through. But that just takes us to the other side. Okay. Blue door down at the bottom. I think that's the only way we can go. But hey, something new. That's not good. That's a Metroid. Dark Talon Metroid. Darkling possessed energy parasite. Symbiote makes target stronger in battle. Vulnerable to concussive blast. Dislikes bright light. Okay. Alright. Another grappling hook. I don't think we can get over that, can we? I don't think we can. Nope. Okay, so that's off limits for now. And these guys come back? Seriously? We just spent like the last half hour defeating you. All right. Okay, roll through here. How did we miss? You go to that platform. Alright, we've explored all the way around this temple. I don't know how to get this without having that 5-shot thing. Alright, Dark World now has several anchor points. Why didn't we go in there? Translator was in the way. Let's go. Alright, now we want to go straight. Take this. can't go this way because this is up. We have to control this from the other side. Nope. Alright. You just sent us back. Right. This is one way right now. Alright, how do we get into here then? This is blocked off from this side. Right there. It's blocked off from this side. We can't get in there right now. We were in there before. But it's blocked off. Okay, so that's not the way to go. Fine. Okay. Metal Maniac says, well, I'm gonna chill in here for my last 2 hours of work, eat my bagels, and watch you kick some alien butt. Let's see. Alright, so we are not figuring out how to get to this alien weapon that they keep talking about. There's nothing behind here. No. No. Okay. Okay, we're back in the temple. No, nothing there. Right, this is the next area. It's the way to the next area. So we must get the sound key or whatever from the previous area. So I think we're accessing this area early. That's a save. Yeah, let's save anyway. They're bugles, but Halloween edition, so they're called boogles. Oh! I didn't even know they did that. That's cool. I like special edition stuff. We've looked and looked and looked and don't see anything here. Back upstairs. Try up there again. To get this alien weapon that they keep talking about. We talk to you. Don't see anything new around the edges. Nothing we can interface with. Blue? What's this? Well, that's new. Luminoth lore projector is offline. Power cannot be restored to unit. Well, it's new though. It's something. Recover Luminoth weapon. Right. That's where we are. But you say Hall of Honor dead. How is that different from where we are? It's down below? Is the question mark exactly where it is? How did we go down from where we are? Temple of Dark Torvus holds more of our precious energy. Return to us, restore life and order to the Torvus Bog. Right. The last thing that we got that we know is new is this. Is there something we can do here? The ball? We got mods. What do the mods do? And they flow away from Dark Samus. Or Samus. Tall Samus. Don't know what the new weapon is. Don't even know where to look. Mods. Mods come, they gather around us. Is there something significant to that? I don't see a place for us to insert ourselves anywhere. No. Right, so how do we recover this weapon? Got all the mods on us. Gotta be something. Just doesn't make sense. Nothing there. Ooh, can we? Okay, step away. Can we roll through there fast enough to set this off and then get under it? Oh, Nope, you don't let us. Okay. Thought maybe it was under the elevator. Alright, leave the room, come back in the room. There's nothing at this level. Yeah. Don't see anything at this level. Is there a way to go down here? Don't see any place to roll to. Hmm. Right. That's all sleeping pods. Temple grounds. Great temple. Temple grounds. How do we get there? Hall of Honor dead. Hmm. What? That's got 4 and then 1. Are there any other signs about where these things go? 4 and then 1. 4 and then 1. You look identical. These two do. Hmm. Nothing looks different.